Hey, what's up guys and gals? Danny Lennon back with another CSR2 video. So we're going to find out if Danny Yamato's Civic EJ1 is any good. We're going to do a stage 6 shift and tune, stage 5 shift and tune. We're going to look for a live racing setup, and we're going to do a review on the car as well. So let's go ahead and start off with the stage 6 maxed out shift and tune, and let's see what this baby can do. Let's go. Do it to it. When you got all the stage 6 parts and all the fusions, put your nitrous all the way to the right, put your final drive down here on 2.0, and put your tire pressure on 8 psi, and that is going to give us a 6.889. So this looks like it's going to be a 6.8, maybe a 6.7 car or something along the lines of that, so it should be pretty fast. So let's go in and do some test runs and figure out how to drive it. But first, thank you to Nitro for CSR2 for access to this account. Without this, I wouldn't be able to make videos to show you guys if the cars are any good, and nobody would have any idea what cars were worth your time and which cars were terrible. So thank you to Nitro, and let's go get to it and see what this thing can do. Alright, so to drive this thing, we're going to let go of the gas right around number 1. You want to get somewhat close to a perfect start. It doesn't have to be exact, but as soon as the car launches, shift into second and hit your nitrous, and pretty much do all the rest of the shifts right before the red line. This car does shift quite fast, so it may take a minute to get used to driving it, but let's go ahead and do it to it. 3, 2, 1... go. Second nitrous, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. There's no sixth. Fifth gear, that's it. It does have a little bit low top speed, but it does have good acceleration, and it does cross the finish line pretty quickly. Now, a lot of these Fast and Furious cars aren't that good. There we got a 6.883, so that's not a bad time whatsoever. So it is a 6.8 car. I don't know if anybody's going to find out a better way to drive it and get it down to like 6.7s or something, but around 6.8 is what it's looking like, and my eyeball is itching like you would not believe, and I do not like it. Alright, now we're going to set this car up on stage 5 parts only and do a stage 5 shift and tune. So let's see if we need to retune it. My guess is the tune is going to stay the same. So yeah, alright, so we're going to go ahead and leave the tune the same. Nitrous to the right, final drive 2.0, tire pressure 8 psi, and that gives us an 8.261 on the dyno time for stage 5. Alright, we're going to drive it just a little bit differently on stage 5. So what we're going to do is launch and then do second, third nitrous really quick, and that's pretty much the only difference. 2, 1, go, second, third nitrous. And that gives me a slightly better run on stage 5 if I do second, third nitrous instead of second nitrous. Now you can try that on the stage 6 setup as well and see which one runs better for you. But anyways, yeah, there were, 8.256, 8.257. So it's not really a huge dyno beating car or anything. Like, it doesn't naturally beat the dyno, but let's see what else we can do with this car. So far, I'm not really impressed by this car's performance, but we're going to try and set this thing up on low upgrades and see if it's got a low upgrade high performance point setup. If it does, these are normally good for live racing and or sometimes beating the dyno time, or sometimes both. So let's see if we can find one for this car. I'll be right back to let you know in just a second. Alright, so we do have something, and what I like about this is, well, what I do and don't like is you don't have to change the tune. So if you're looking for something that's just kind of like the easy button, all you got to do is put your nitrous on 2, body on 5, tires on 3, transmission on 5, and then refit those other parts back to stock. So we're only using those 4 parts. Everything else goes back to stock. And then all you got to do is leave your tune the same. Nitrous to the right, final drive 2.0, tire pressure 8 psi, and that's going to put us right in the 10.8 lobby. Now, if you want to, you can always move this over a couple of notches if you want it to be in a little faster. I mean, it can't hurt, but we're roughly going to be trying to run this car at 10.8 if we want to live race it. So let's go do some test runs. We'll see if it can hit that 10.8 or faster. Now, if the car does run faster, remember what you want to do is Slow down because you don't want to beat the dyno time if you're trying the live race or the lobby time. So 3, 2, 1, go. Second nitrous. Here comes third gear. Here comes fourth gear. And this drive is really nice and easy on this setup. It's actually very pleasant to drive. And it looks like we just beat the dyno by a nice amount. So I think if you do want this car to beat the dyno, yeah, there we got a 10.634 with a 10.8 on the dyno roughly. So that's beating dyno by a nice amount. So if you need this car to beat dyno, since it doesn't really do it on stage 5 or stage 6, this low upgrade setup should be good for dyno beating and for live racing. Now, if you're live racing, you do want to slow down, just downshift, and try to run it as close to 10.8 as possible without going faster than 10.8, because the game will punish you for live racing faster than your lobby time or than the dyno time. So I'm telling you right now, if you're live racing this car, try not to go faster than 10.8 or the game will kick you in the buttocks 10 times. Alright, so we figured out a shift pattern and tune for a couple of different things, so now it's time for our terrible review. Actually, it's kind of a terrible review and kind of a good review at the same time, because on stage 6, stage 5, it's a boring car. There's nothing about it that stands out or makes me go, wow, but when you move it over to that live racing setup, it's like, hey, we got high evo points, it's easy to drive, and it should be a good dyno beater and a good live racer on the low performance point high evo setup I showed you. So honestly, it's going to be a great low upgrade car, but I don't think it's going to be a very good car when it's maxed out. So that is something to think about. But it should be a great low upgrade car, guys and gals. It is a great low upgrade car. Yes, indeed. So if you like this car for a low upgrade setup, this might be something to think about. Do you guys like my little cam border right there? I just added it. Does it look cool? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Let me know. Like, all you can see is my head right now, though. I'm just like a big floating head. That may not be the way we want to do it to it over here. That might be a little bit better. I don't know. Every time I add one of these little boxes to my camera, I'm not sure if I like it. What do you guys think? Does that look good? Should I start adding a little camera box thing like this, or, you know, not have the box? What do you guys think? Love it? Hate it? Let me know in the comments. Maybe you guys like it. I'm not sure. So bottom line is, I think it's a really cool car for low upgrades, but it's not a great car in general. So if you do get this thing, I probably wouldn't upgrade it unless you need it for an event or something, or unless you just want to set it up for low upgrades and live race it. I don't really see any point of doing anything other than maybe live racing this car. Personally, you know, it's kind of up to you what you want to do with it, but good low upgrade live racer is the only reason I can see to upgrade this, or let's just say another Fast and Furious event pops up in the future and you need this car, then I guess that's the only other time that you'd think about maybe even maxing it out. So, you know, kind of a disappointing car for stage 5 and stage 6, but looks like a great car for live racing or beating the dyno on low upgrades. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Anyways, thank you so much for watching my videos. I really do appreciate it. Just watching more of them is a gigantic help to my channel. So if you got time, maybe click on one of these videos that are just about to pop up on the screen. Huge shout out to my channel members. Thank you so much for the extra support. It really helps this channel keep running and bringing you videos like this. So if you would like to become a channel member, click the little join button right below the video. That would help me out big time. It's only a couple of dollars a month, and it is a huge help to this channel. If you check out the video's description, you'll see my affiliate links where you can get some really awesome stuff. You'll see the Danny Lightning merch store, some CSR2 racing links, some spreadsheets, and links to some things you might be interested in. So check out the video's description. I'll also put some stuff in the pinned comment as well you might be interested in. So check that out, and we will catch you next time. Thank you so much for watching. You guys and girls are amazing. Lightning out. Have a wonderful day, and we will catch you next time. Hope you liked the video. All right, hit that thumbs up, like and subscribe. Bye-bye. Bye.